Hello everybody and welcome back to multiplayer. So we have the Massey Ferguson 5455 here, which is part of the brand new 5400 series, which is on ModHub. Very nice. I've actually gone for a fairly standard model. It's actually, well, it's the top spec engine, but not really the top spec overall tractor, because you can have things like extended fenders or the wider fenders. I'm really just trying it out today so that we can use this again in a future series, probably in my next main Let's Play. But yeah, what we're going to do is create hay in this field. If you remember back to the previous episode, we were struggling to figure out exactly why it wasn't producing the hay. As it turns out, all I had to do was detach the tether and then reattach it, and it would have worked fine. It's all about resetting it. So this is good. It means we can now row this field and that field over there after tedding, and we can produce hay pellets. Now these hay pellets are going to be given to the cows, but we'll probably be able to sell some as well. The tether, I think, has been left in that field over there, so yeah, I'm sure Chainsaw is going to grab that as soon as he's ready. He is working up there currently, because yeah, if you remember back to the previous episode as well, we were just doing the straw pellets, so a few things to finish off there. And I don't think we sold the straw pellets, so they probably do need to be sold. We should be able to make quite a bit out of them. But yeah, loving this tractor. It's doing a good job. It wasn't actually that long ago that I said it'd be so nice to have some of the slightly older Massey Fergusons. Still very modern, but just slightly older. So it was a real surprise, a very welcome surprise, when I saw this series of tractors pop up on ModHub. Really nice to see. And as we've now heard about the announcement of FS19, which is definitely happening, it would be interesting to see if they're going to produce some of the older tractors as well, for that as standard. Okay, so I'm just going to time up the rest of this field, and possibly that field, and then we'll be rowing and we'll be pelleting. Okay, so there we go. That's the two fields finished. We'll fold up the tether. We'll take it back to the farm, the one up there. And yeah, Chainsaw is obviously making good progress with the swaths of hay. We just need to go and prepare a trailer because, well, he's got the best tractor for the pelleter anyway, which is obviously in use. So if we go and get the trailer, possibly empty what's in it. I just don't know if there's anything in it or not. I thought the straw pellets were still in it, but I can't confirm that because I finished before Chainsaw. This is going to be fun. What's going on here? The usual cement mixers fighting it out. Always cement mixers. Hello, Chainsaw. Completely blocking the yard entrance. Yeah, hopefully they improve that for FS22. Really hope they do. I don't think anything's been done to the AI since FS11. I can't confirm that again, but I haven't really noticed any difference. The only difference I've noticed since 09 is that you can't move the traffic around. Okay, I think actually the best place for this tether is in here. So I'll put it there. And we'll go and see where the trailer has got to. Right, so as suspected, it is still over here. We have triticale in that trailer, so that needs to be sold. But up here we should have a trailer probably about half full of pellets. At least I'm hoping it's about half full. It is. Oh, there's already a tractor attached. Nice. Yeah, we need to tidy things up a bit. So 45%, that's 21,710 litres. Let's just take a look at the best price. Oh wow, 934. So we'll tag that place, and it looks like it's not too far away, just over here. We'll make some good money. But yeah, I don't know if we should sell these two fields and then buy some other fields instead, just to keep it a bit more interesting. If this was a standard single player Let's Play, then I would not be selling the fields that quickly. But since this is multiplayer, that might be one way of going about things. Right, it's somewhere over there anyway. I don't think I've seen an offshore wind farm in FS before. That's quite interesting. Right, so this is the place for us. We're tipping it in the middle bay, although we might just be able to tip outside of that, possibly. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, we have to reverse right up to it, which makes sense. You would tend to put it into the actual bay. And you can see there we have just created £20,296. Very nice. So we can now take this over to the field and we can start to put the hay pellets into the trailer. Very good timing. Chainsaw has just finished doing the windrowing. It's just attaching to the pelleter, so actually I need to do a lap. We'll go right around the farm and then we can pull into the gate from a much better angle. Much better approach angle. So yeah, I'm not really going to be needed too much here, because that is just going to be a case of leaving it at the field and then waiting for it to be filled up. So we'll go and get that JCB, we'll empty the triticale trailer, and then we'll just see what the situation is. So I will see you in a minute. There's the pelleter though, working nicely. I'm very pleased that we've managed to get the hay going. Good field. Very good field. And we'll just pop it here. So I'm going to take a look at the animals and just see what they require. Maybe we can get some more cows as well. Right, so we've got 22 of them and 23 of them. It's all looking very good. It looks like they're bad, but actually they have loads. They've got so much food. This is the hay pellets are just to top up this category, and no doubt they'll take everything. So let's just see if we have any space left, or anything left in the silage pit, because I know they were still fermenting. I think it did all get put into there. I seem to have a little bit in that one. Maybe that's ready to open, this little patch. Yeah, not too sure. It probably needs to have a bit of a bunker clean. Right, okay, so let's take a look at the pellet field. See how it's getting on. It is quite a slow machine. Wow, it really is. So we'll get another one. No expense spared. We might as well, because this is multiplayer. It's good fun. Always looks impressive on two of the same, or two very similar setups in the same field. I'm going to go with, it needs to be something with a PTO. That has a PTO. It's also very expensive. Okay. I wish the renting was fixed. The prices that you have to pay to rent is just crazy in this game. But that really is the one I'd like to go for. Let's just go for it. Or I could just compensate. £20,000 for an initial renting fee. I don't want to cheat, and I know that if I do, I'll get tons of criticism. Oh well, we can put the money in the next episode if enough people agree to it. Right, so into which category? This one here. It really is expensive. Okay, I couldn't help it. Almost £40,000 just to rent one setup. Plus hourly fees and daily fees. I'm sure everybody will agree that that is a sensible thing to do. Because we're still paying £20,000. It was £40,000. Or roughly £38,000. Crazy. Right, okay, that's going to help out. We have the John Deere. Oh, it's actually pushing this tractor. I thought this tractor would be heavier. Wow. And I'm sure it can run it. Yeah, seems to be no problem at all. So that's good. Yeah, it's really pushing. That's amazing. You can see how I'm sort of swerving. I'm not even turning the wheel. Unless it's just a strange suspension sensation. If you get what I mean. When I turn it sort of... There's a delay. I can feel it though. I can feel I'm having to overcompensate. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the field and let's start pelleting. Since chainsaw is in the top field, so that I'm not getting in the way, we'll make a start in the bottom field. The bottom field isn't very big, so we'll probably finish it anyway. Before chainsaw finishes the bigger field. But yeah, these pelleting machines, they're not the fastest ever. They absolutely suck horsepower out. They just suck the power out of the tractor. I don't really know exactly where the power is going. Like that much power. But it must be right. It must be based on the real thing. Okay, so yeah, we're producing the hay pellets. You can see them coming across the conveyor belt. And soon we'll see them falling into the hopper. That's good. Yeah, and it should be able to do it at 6 miles per hour. Anything less than the tractor is struggling. I think the Fendt over there really struggles going uphill. I think you get about 3 or 4 miles per hour. So we're probably back to front. I think this tractor's a bit high horsepower. A bit higher than the Fendt. But that's working. It's working fine. It was just at the highest speeds that it was pushing the tractor. Well, what to discuss? I'm going to start a time-lapse in a minute, but first, yes, it would be nice just to mention FS22 again. Obviously, we had that fantastic news last week. There's not really much I can say about it because, well, I've only seen what you've seen, I've only heard what you've heard, and it's pretty obvious from what you've seen anyway. The screenshots speak for themselves. Apparently, according to the bullet-pointed list, there are new features, new maps, new machinery, and new crops. I can't wait to hear especially what the new crops are going to be. There were no hints sort of given in the screenshots from what I could tell. I know that a lot of people really want dynamic ground. So like when you plough a field you can actually see a 3D furrow, for example. Or if you dug a front loader bucket into the ground, it would actually scoop that ground up, it would scoop the soil up. And the same for a digger, you can actually dig a hole. It doesn't seem in those screenshots, as I said, I'm only going by what I've seen, it doesn't look like that is a feature. But this is an early announcement, so we can't really say for sure. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I am planning on doing a video, an updated video, on what at least my viewers want in the game, because I ran a sort of a question thing in the community page on my channel, asking everybody what the number one thing is they want to see in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and combine similar requests and then create like a top 5, maybe a top 10, but yeah, top 5 really narrows it down, and then we can update that video which I made about a year and a half ago now, where I basically just discussed what everybody had said they wanted, their number one feature for the game. I think dynamic ground is winning for the most requested feature, but there are quite a few different things, quite a few feature requests. Okay, so we are 69% full. When we are full, I might stay in the top field and then come back down here later, just to help chainsaw out, because that tractor, like I said, is probably struggling. But this is filled much faster than I was expecting. Yeah, it's produced quite a few. It's a very slow race, but I think the Fent is winning, which is surprising. I don't know the horsepower of this tractor, but it does seem to struggle. And it looks so big. Such a big tractor. Okay, so yeah, this field is almost finished. We've just got about, what would it be, 45% of that field down there. Go and finish it off, and we might have a full trail load by the end of all this. Come on, you can make it. There we go. It is surprising. In fact, it's quite amazing to see such huge machinery struggle. Right, we're underway. In fact, yeah, it's not even as much as I thought. We'll quickly get it finished off. If Chainsaw's going to join us, then it would take literally seconds, and then we can go and tip that trailer load into the cow's trough, and it's going to be very interesting to see how much they actually take. I would imagine they're going to take it all. They just seem to. On this map, I don't know if it's this map or if it's Maze Plus, but they just seem to take so much food. It's funny actually, because on my Chellington series, although we don't have many cows at all, they don't really take much in comparison, and that's running seasons and it's running Maze Plus, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we have twice the amount of cows, maybe 3 times the amount of cows. This is our finishing swath. And we're going to have about 65% by the look of it. There's a tiny bit being missed just here, so we'll get that as well. But no, that is 62%. Still, not bad. Let's go and put it into the trailer. Also, our maize crop, wow, this thing has good brakes. Our maize crop over there looks like it's almost ready. And I'm guessing with that we're going to use the forage harvester, and we're going to put it into a silage pit. We'll chop it. I think just to save taking the tractor all the way down there, we'll bring the tractor up. Oh wow, it's 89% full. Yeah, no doubt about it, we're going to fill it. There might not even be enough space for my one. do it at the same time. Bit in the front, bit in the back, and it'd be 100%. Although the chainsaw isn't carrying too much there. Close, very close, but not quite enough space. So there we go, 48,000 litres. I think the trigger for them is just around here. So as I said, the big question, will they take it all? Is it about here? There it is. Right, so I'm going with yes. I think they will take it all, and I think there'll still be quite a bit of space left, maybe even 25%. But it is very hard to guess. As I said, we have a tiny bit left in the pelleter. Yeah, I never really studied underneath this trailer before. Never noticed that. Okay. Almost there. It's amazing how long it takes, considering it's right up in the air. Still going. Still accepting it. Oh, look. There is still some in there, and it's stopped. So, does this mean that it's full? It does. 225... Is that what it says? 225,000 litres. Crikey. I don't know how long that lasts for. We don't have Stockman installed on this series. But yeah, I think that is... How long would that take? That should be weeks worth. So we'll get the final bit and then we'll go and sell the rest. Because that really has fulfilled their requirement. There really can't be much left in here. No, there we go. Right, so 8,309 litres to sell. Potentially a different place to the straw pellets. Yeah, this one goes to the animal market, which is... oh, near the shop. I know exactly where that is. So yeah, that's been good. Very good, and I'm very pleased that we did manage to get the pellets produced in the end. I didn't realise at the time it was so simple. We just had to reset the tether. It's also good to see the traffic is flowing again. Right, I always miss the turning. It is not that one. It's easier to go into the second one. The one with the trees. The nice silver birch trees. Yes, this is not going to be very impressive. Maybe £5,000. Ooh, 7,000. 757. I'm going to take this tractor back to the yard. We'll see what Chainsaw's doing. But I think we have pretty much finished. Everything seems to be good here. Maize silage, yeah. That's good. We have the maize. We'll create silage in the next episode. And then the cows will be doing really well. But I think we should get some more cows. They will start breeding soon. Yep, next time in 47.45 hours. Yeah, they'll be breeding soon. But the more we have, the faster they'll breed. Oh yeah, it looks like we still have the sugarcane crop as well. Just here. I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know if we should harvest it or if we should just plough it in. It would seem quite wasteful just to plough it in. But, well, economically, it's... probably not worth renting the machinery to do it, but then it would seem a shame not to do it, so we'll probably just do it. it also isn't the correct crop for this part of the world. There we go. Right. So chainsaw is in fill number 66 with a drill. Just say hello. There he is. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.